We must be loud as a loud man. We are streaming. Gotta have
no.
Gotta have a good bit rate. We are streaming.
At least say we are streamers. I know it's because
Okay.
we just started this stream.
Yeah, you're right.
We are
Streamers. We must wear Nintendo
shirts. We are streamers.
We gotta
Not mumble. We are streamers.
Glenn's been waiting at his computer since our podcast for the stream to start. Good to see you, buddy.
Thanks for the $5 dono. Shout out to Glenn.
Ring those bells, everybody. Let's try to get this video to 1 million likes, okay? Right after getting off the podcast recording today, I said, "Bye, Glennis the Menace," and he said, "Don't call me that." And I hung up.
Maybe that's why he said "hey" with a period.
Yep.
Hey, Scott.
Yep.
He prefers Doc Glenn.
The period communicates so much anger.
Remember when I used to do that in chats? I would end every sentence with a period, no matter what I was feeling.
You know, I didn't retain that information.
You actually were the one who told me, don't do that.
Really?
Yes. You're like, that's stupid.
What?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay.
Why didn't I want you to do that?
Because it put across the message that I wasn't intending to send.
Whoa. I called you out.
Yeah, you called me out. You helped me be culturally appropriate.
And that's how Simeon got married.
Well, maybe not like that, but...
The tweet is out. Oh, this is an important message, actually.
Uh-oh.
Sweet. Okay.
What is that?
So, Game Over Jesse, just today, allowed us to collaborate on a giveaway that he's funding. And all people have to do is, like, subscribe to his channel and our channel. And each thing they do, I think it's like follow on Twitter or something like that.
Oh, it gets them an entry?
Yeah. So, we're giving away, $20.
That's pretty cool.
$20 eShop card.
I'm going to do that. Can I do that? Can I unsubscribe and then resubscribe to Game Over Jesse? 'Cause I'm definitely subscribed to him.
This looks like... Is this the right one? Subscribe to Game Over Jesse. Subscribe to Nintendo Enthusiast.
Follow 2-Button Crew on Twitter. Okay, so...
I wonder if he meant to do that. No. See, look. Subscribe to Game Over Jesse and 2-Button Crew on YouTube. So okay. I think the Nintendo Enthusiast thing is an accident. So this might not be ready to go for this stream.
Yeah, it might be. Maybe at the end of the stream, we'll be like, hey guys, you want to sponsor us?
Is that...
Don't forget to subscribe and do the thing. And if we go exclamation points, just because I don't tend to shout at people when I agree to them. I just shout a lot. Scott, do I shout a lot? When do I shout? That's a better question because I know...
Playing video games.
Yeah, when I'm playing video games, I shout.
Move 1 pixel! Shoot him! Get it! Jump! You've never heard me use that volume, have you?
That is the most perfect impression of me that I've ever heard. But when I meet somebody, when I see somebody, I typically don't yell at them either. There are people who do that, but that's not me.
Ah!
I am an introvert, which people probably don't get from this stream, but I am an introvert. Scott doesn't think I'm an introvert.
Yeah, you haven't convinced me of that.
Yeah. But like Myers-Briggs tests don't do me any good. I have come out as like 3 or 4 different things.
Wow.
And so it's like, well, I'm probably somewhere in one of those or between some of those.
Yeah.
Or because I don't fit into any one of those, I'm probably one of those.
Yeah!
That should be one of them is I don't fit into one of them because I'm... if you don't fit into one of them, you're this one because you're resistant to fitting into them.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe that's overthinking. So we've got some stuff to do today. It's going to be a good stream. We're going to play Metroid Pinball. Metroid Prime Pinball, sorry. We're going to be playing Ken Griffey's Baseball on Super Nintendo.
Ken Griffey's Baseball.
Ken Griffey's MLB Baseball Extravaganza
MLB
from the 90s.
Show.
Yeah. Ken Griffey is awesome.
Sponsored by Michael Jackson.
Why would it be? Because of the 90s?
Oh, I meant Mike Tyson. But...
Like, what? Actually, Michael Jackson, I won't say he was irrelevant in the 90s, but he wasn't as relevant in the early 90s.
Until Michael Jackson bit that guy's ear off.
And then the guy turned and bit his nose off. That was an interesting exchange.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree? No.
And they're like, let's not make out ever again.
Okay. It is possible that I could be somewhere in the middle. I don't know about that.
So we've been gone 2 weeks with no live show because I was in Mexico for 1 week and then I was in Mexico for the second week. So I'm excited to be back.
Whoa!
And
no, he actually was doing different things.
I'm excited to be wearing this shirt. I'm excited that we match.
Yes.
And,
do you want to talk about the shirt?
Yes. Ryan Van Leer went to Nintendo New York, and he was texting me pictures of all the amazing things. And I was like, can I have one of those? And he hooked me up. Because I don't think they sell Nintendo New York merch anywhere else. In fact...
Probably not. Probably can't get it online unless you're bumming it off with somebody who already bought it.
Yep, exactly. And I just saw that after Ryan's trip, they added wristwatches that are Game Boys. So it's like a mini gray Game Boy with a lit up green screen that tells you the time.
Holy cow. That's awesome. So cool.
And I was pleased by the prices too. Like, guess how much that watch is?
$70.
$25.
Really?
Guess how much a t-shirt is? An exclusive t-shirt.
$60.
$20.
What?
Yeah.
In New York, man.
I know.
Man, that's a nice place to shop. You hear about people shopping in these metropolitan areas, but maybe not the case. Okay, so Glenn says really introversion is determined by how you respond to large groups of people. Do you like being around a lot of people?
Simeon loves being around a lot of people. He's like, I got 7 jokes for everybody, and then after that, we're going to play a rousing round of Ninja where we slap each other's hands.
That's not...
And then I'm going to sing you Over the Rainbow on the ukulele before I break dance and do a comedy skit with pencils coming out of my crotch.
Okay, I don't remember that. Okay, here's the thing, is public speaking doesn't scare me. Interpersonal communication kind of scares me. Like, if I'm in a room full of people, and, like, especially if Scott's not there, and it's just me, and I, don't really know people there, then I'm going to be very, very reserved. I might not even, might find somebody to talk to, but I'd probably just walk around and be like, hey, this is fun.
Yeah.
But if I know most of the people there, then I, am a little bit more out there. But it all depends on
or if I'm around,
who I know.
Then you have to out personality me.
Yes, basically. Basically, whatever level Scott is, I'm times 2 his level.
So if I'm not there, you're times 2 times 0. Okay. I guess we solved it. Makes perfect sense now.
Glenn says being scared of public speaking is a matter of shyness, not introversion. I agree.
Glenn knows everything. So if you need
he doesn't know everything, but he knows quite a bit. I think he's the person that I would want as a phone a friend.
Yeah.
On on if I was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I would have Glenn on the line. I'd be like, because I would not have you on the line. You would be a bad person to have on the line, Scott. In 1978, who
Click.
was? Yeah, pretty much. Scott, hello.
I think Glenn is pretty good, and I wouldn't go so far as to call him a phony friend. I think that's rude, Simeon. But
whatever.
Linksip's watching on Twitch.
Yay, Linksip.
We do trust him. Trust in Linksip.
Everything makes sense when you don't think about it.
All right, now that we got our first viewer. I'm just kidding.
Raccoons built the pyramids. Trust Linksip on that. I mean, maybe.
Shall we?
What if there was like a group of people called the Raccoons, or the style of sled that they used to move the bricks were called Raccoons, and so technically it was correct. Anyway,
I think that there was probably a
could be.
band named the Raccoon who made like an album called The Pyramids.
Yes, they built the pyramids.
Okay. Oh yeah, everybody on Twitch, click on the purple rectangle and see if you got a Twitch Prime trial. Just connect your Amazon account and you'll get a free month of Twitch Prime.
Don't forget to use keyword 2-button crew. It won't get you anything, but maybe if enough people do it, they'd be like, oh, we should try sponsoring these guys.
Let's stream.
That's...
And now, a Metroidvania pinball game?
Let's go!
Yoku's Island Express. Coming at you on Let's Play Switch here at 2-Button Crew.
Yes.
Have you missed us? Have you missed them?
I have missed you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I have missed doing this. It was a long break between streams, but I'm ready to get into it.
Yes.
I'm excited to see what this is about. I'm not big into pinball, but Metroid I love. So
Thanks to developer Villa Gorilla for sending us this free eShop demo. Yoku is a postmaster dung beetle, and we'd like to introduce you to him
okay.
in one moment.
Yeah, we have to actually have gameplay footage.
You know,
It'll all be good.
you're gonna have to forgive us of a few things after so long.
Seriously, it's gonna take some getting back into, but I'm super excited for this game.
I think you're better with first time impressions.
Typically, that's the case. Oh yeah, I'm always putting these in way too early, and now I'm late on the draw. Okay, so I see a bug and some pinball flippers and a weird papaya-looking thing.
Linksip watching live on Twitch would like us to know that he has a girlfriend. Congratulations, Linksip.
Okay, Yoku's Island Express. Start demo.
What? You skipped the full version details.
Scott, we're trying to steer away from that image. Aww.
Oh, Yoku.
It's a poop bug.
I love this graphic style already.
Sounds so cute.
Look at
Oh! Little bunnies!
Look at these graphics, though.
Yeah, I like this. Uh-oh.
Oh, the tree just got Claude.
You better
Van
express
Damme.
this island, Yoku. No. Oh, the fishy got it. Oh no, the fishy lost it. What will happen? What will become of... Oh, wait, what? Okay, so... Okay, press X to bring up the map.
Okay.
Okay, here I am.
Basically zooms. Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay.
So you're not really doing anything special.
Whoa, look at that.
What?
That pillar. It's like three-dimensional. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's trippy. That's awesome. Okay, a pterodactyl.
How did somebody hand draw something three-dimensional?
Oh, you don't need postmaster. They sent to relieve me, eh? The pterodactyl is the one that's retiring. I like that.
Post-pterodactyl.
Oh, it sounds very old. I showed up. Something big is going down around here, and I don't feel like sticking around. Before I leave, I've got your first assignment right here. My old postal badge.
Ah.
Deliver it to Nim the Translator in the village.
I feel like Nim's gonna die.
He didn't give it to me. He just threw it on the ground. Allen Express is your duty now. So make sure to deliver the badge to Nim, or you'll be in trouble. That's it for me. Farewell. Good luck, and take good care of the Island Express.
I got a bad feeling about this game, so
Holy cow.
like I
He's
might have to
super
buy it.
No! Okay, I like how they put him back up on the ball so that I know that I'm not, like, in control of him.
Oh, okay. Is that ball your poop?
Maybe. I don't know.
Did you poop that ball?
Okay, so he is, like, far away, it looks like. Maybe I did.
I saw you poop that ball.
Okay, what's this? Oh, a papaya, a starfruit, another papaya,
Bless you, my cat just sneezed 4
and a
times.
grapefruit.
Holy cow. She's allergic to you, Simeon.
What?
Pinball.
I'm stuck. Oh no.
Alright. Now we will watch as Simeon uses his brain.
What?
What? Triggers?
Yes.
Yes. Nice.
What? Wait. Okay, so blues are left, oranges are right.
And
And
both
this
are
is-
both.
Huh?
And both are both.
Yeah.
Alright, Glenn's got the
What is this?
technicalness figured out, but you gotta admit, that looks nice.
Bananas.
What?
Where do you think you're going, Postmaster? This is my pond. Want to cross, you're gonna have to pay the toll. See what I want grows on the high cliffs above. Juicy cove mushrooms. My mouth was just thinking about them. Anyway, you give me a big one and I'll let you cross the pond.
Or you can just kill him.
I don't think that's what this game is about.
Oh, you
Okay,
just
so-
bought a bumper?
I guess so. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Oh my goodness. Whoa, I'm doing some things!
Oh!
But am I doing things? Okay.
Yes, they knew you'd need a second try on that. Nice.
Oh, I'm liking this. What? Oh. Oh! Oh no! No! Wrong way! Go this way.
No! Can you imagine designing a pinball board that's like 10 miles long?
Okay, I can't. I want to go up there. Guess I can't. At least not yet. Okay, what's this? Baldino is sleeping.
Mac TX in the house!
Yay!
Watching live on YouTube. Missed you, Mac. How's everybody been the last couple of weeks? Anything exciting happen? Get any new games?
You can look in the thing.
Did the Echo character of your dreams come true?
I figured out. I still don't know why Falco's not an Echo character, but I figured out why Ganon is not an Echo character. Because I'm pretty sure Echo characters can only be from the series that the original's from.
Yep.
Okay, why? Good.
Oh, yes.
Oh no. Okay, I like the forgivingness of the first part of this game.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's definitely gonna go away though, huh?
probably.
Oh, come on. Max says, so Scott just got back from vacation, but he doesn't look any darker. Did he spend the entire time under an umbrella playing his sneaky emoji? It must be the lighting. Maybe you could tell with this farmer tan. That part of my arm is actually much darker. No, you can't really tell.
Nope.
So, I mean, can you tell him I'm a little bit tanner?
I guess so.
Thank you.
You're a little bit tanner. Okay, I think I can do this.
My name is not Tanner.
It's not? Lies. You fucking lies. Oh, a little party thing. Noisemaker. It's not a post horn, but it'll do. Press A to blow your horn for attention.
Did that break stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm guessing I can wake this guy up. After this, I'll let you. Oh. Okay, and you can break open the box. What is that? Come up here looking for mushrooms. Is that the first thing you do when you wake up? I like to go looking for mushrooms. It's to pick fungi, but you've got to be careful. Poison toadstools like to grow near the cove mushrooms. Ooh, a single bite is enough to put someone's lights out for days. If you still want to grab some shrooms, I recommend the cliffs on the east side. That's where the juiciest grow. You go for it, Scotty.
Alright. Not
Ooh.
really sure what
Ooh,
to do.
what about that thing?
Oh, you gotta move carefully, don't you?
I guess so. I'm already liking this game. Quite a bit. It's very cute.
I stopped liking it.
Why? Because you had to started to have to play it?
Because more than one person has told us somewhere to go.
Oh, you want to be more focused?
Yeah.
But that is Metroidvania.
Well,
You got a couple of things to keep track of.
oh, nice. I gotta go to the east and I gotta go to the not east.
Wow, the east and the not east. Ooh.
Sounds like Ryan needs help in our
Ryan,
chat.
you're about to break your 3DS. Why? Are you frustrated with it? Don't do it.
What could be wrong?
I don't know.
Is there a frustrating game that came out?
He's playing Metroid Fusion for the first time and just got to the spider boss. Oh, yeah. No, that one's gonna take you a couple of lives. It shouldn't take you more than a couple lives. You've already beaten Nightmare or whatever his name is, so you're gonna be fine. Mushrooms can be juicy in the right dish. The dish.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Can you go back? Yeah, I was gonna say. Looks like you need to go back up in there a couple more times.
Really?
Yeah. See how it's like partially lit up? There you go.
Doing it again?
No. It's done.
Sure.
Yes.
How sure?
Very sure. Well, I mean, maybe there's an Easter egg in the demo
I'm accidentally
where you can continually
Come on.
keep on going in there
Thank
like
you.
50 times and it'll beat the entire game for you.
Alright.
Oh, they get the mushroom. They'll get the mushroom. Juicy Cove mushroom.
Alright, how do I get this stuff?
Okay. Ryan says, which one was Nightmare? I've been plowing through the rest of the game. If you played Metroid Other M, then you've met Nightmare. He's the guy that's floating and he's got the arms, looks like a giant floating seal with like a mask over his face, and then you
Yes.
shoot the mask off of his face and he's this ugly old ooze creature like in Ghost Rider.
Help
It's a
me, don't
TV
help
show.
Ryan.
Do the thing.
What thing?
Go leave this place.
I know how.
Just go through that hole.
This hole?
No,
What hole?
that hole.
That hole?
No, but apparently that was good. Okay, There is the exit.
I can't
yes,
see.
right there. That tunnel.
Yeah.
So you had to go up here and then go up. And then roll to the left. There you go.
So easy.
Nightmare is way after the spider. Really? Nightmare is after the spider? Are you sure? No, you're right. I just remember the spider being super late in the game, and Nightmare wasn't that late.
Alright, so who am I taking this to?
The crazy bird thing with the flower on his nose, or the sea serpent with the flower on his nose. I said bird thing because it reminded me of that bird thing in Pikmin that grows out of the ground. Looks like a gooey duck.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what a gooey duck is?
No, I don't even know what a Pikmin is. Hunted! Humpison!
You want to go talk to that guy? Maybe he'll do something. Nope. Nothing. What if you hit that button? Is there a... Nope. Already been over there. Oh! Hey, you're alive.
This is like open world.
This is cool. Oh, yeah, light those things up.
Where am I going?
To the right. And down.
Bob!
Yeah, you're going backwards.
I don't know the buttons.
Nightmare is when you get the gravity suit. That's one of the last upgrades in the game. Okay. For some reason, I did not think that was the case. But the spider is right after you get the screw attack, right? Nightmare was harder than the spider. Nightmare was a nightmare. Spider was hard though. Space jump. Oh, okay. Really? Man, it's been so long since I played that game. I need to go back. Well, I can't go back and play it because it's a good game, and it'll get me sucked into it. And ain't nobody got time for that.
Get me back! Oh!
Delicious scent.
Oh, should I have given him poison?
No.
Bob. Should have poisoned him.
I guess it is just the demo. See what happened.
See what happened.
And you're wrong, Max. It's not an ant. It is a dung beetle, and that is a piece of poop. Actually, I'm guessing that it's a dung beetle because he's pushing something, but I'm guessing that that's just a really smooth rock or an egg or something. What if that's like the secret of this game? Is that it's actually an egg and at the end it hatches?
Thanks for ruining everything. Simeon.
Yep, spoilers. I'm guessing. Go down.
This is not
How do you say that? The Sisyphus beetle. Is that what they're called? Like, is that the actual name? I know who
Are you
Sisyphus
asking
is.
Glenn if he knows something?
I know what. You're rude. I know who Sisyphus is, but I'm wondering if that's what they're actually called, or if that's just the name you're giving them. Because if they're actually called that, that's really cool. And if you just called him that, then that's also really cool. That's a perfect name for him. Do you know who Sisyphus was? No, you don't. Why did you pass that thing up?
What? I've been there like 5 times. That
You did
thing?
not, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Sisyphus was a guy who did something bad in the Greek mythology. Hey, it's a Pequi or whatever the fuck they're called. No, they're those wooden things in Mario Galaxy 2. The plank people. Sisyphus was a guy whom the Greek gods punished for some reason or other, and his punishment, beeline. What is beeline? Oh, that's just the beeline? Okay, that's what it's called. I don't think you can go. For some reason or other, he was punished by his own little personal heck was to push a stone up a mountain, and every time it would get near the top of the mountain or at the top of the mountain, it would just roll back down and he'd have to push it back up. And that was what he had to do for eternity, because they knew how eternity went. I wonder if like they finally just like gave him a vacation. That's like the new additions to Greek mythology. I should write those. Have you heard of politically correct fairy tales?
No.
One of my professors read us those, where the word woman doesn't exist because it has man in it. So they spell women W-O-M-Y-N.
This is a real thing.
Yes, it's a real thing. It's ironic. It's or ironic. I don't know if that's the right word. No, I don't think that was the right word. I take that back. It was funny. It was intentionally satirical. Hey, it's World of Goop. But I should do politically correct ending to Greek myths. Yoku's Island Express.
Yeah. Yeah, 63 out of 150. That's a passing grade, right?
I think so.
No.
60, you said?
Out of 150.
Oh, no, that's just the number of fruit you have.
Oh, yeah, 9 out of 10.
That's really cool. This looks like a good game. Okay, so Glenn says, it's a name I've heard for them. I don't know if it's the official name. Well, is there any official name to an animal besides it's like... Holy cow, that looks good. Besides, like, its genus and whatever name.
That IGN review is probably wrong.
Is it multi-platform or is it just Switch?
I think it is multi-platform. They might not have to take it down.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to talk about that for sure.
Next episode. Next segment. Here we come. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for checking out Yoku's Island Express with us, and thanks for being part of the crew.
And don't forget to share this stream with your friends. We're just getting started. This is segment 1 of 5. We've got a lot more content to go, including news, which is next. So share this stream with your friends.
See you guys in the next video.
Signing out. Nice.
Thank you. You're not bad yourself.
Glenn says that he thinks that the scientific nomenclature includes a reference to Sisyphus. That would be very smart of them to do. Most people know him as Nintendose. Nice, Ryan. Way to go. Beat that stupid spider. Let's do this. Let's talk about the big thing.
News time, everybody.
When you didn't pay attention in grade school, or high school, or college.
Let's go.
So, since we've been gone, there have been some interesting developments in the gaming world, including a Nintendo Direct that we are going to talk about in our next segment.
Yeah.
But the big news story was not the Nintendo Direct. It was a man who did some things, and yeah. So we're going to talk about that. Scott, who are we going to be talking about?
Philip Mewson Forder.
He fordered.
Yeah, well,
You
more like
forgeried.
That's more like it. Former IGN Nintendo editor. So he got let go after reviewing Dead Cells, which, from everything I've heard, is a fantastic game that I need to check out.
Stupid good games. And that one looks like a robot named Fight. I want to play it, but it's a good game. Gosh darn it.
His job was to get the game for free, get paid to play it, and get paid to write about it. And he chose instead to steal...
Do none of those things.
line by line, changing a couple words, the hard work of a small YouTuber, Boomstick Gaming. Boomstick Gaming has since grown because this controversy has gotten him a lot of attention. So
positive attention.
There's that. And he actually handled it really well. He's never spoken negatively about Philip. He's just like, I hope everybody comes out of this okay. I hope they give Philip another chance. He's been a champ. So shout out to Boomstick Gaming. But IGN fired him on the spot, which, what do you think about, no second chances, no discussion? The reviews editor was on vacation. The general manager was in Japan. The team at home just took care of it and said goodbye to him.
Well, here's what I think is, first of all, that was probably part of his contract.
Yeah.
And so I think, if anything, it was just of them to do.
Mm-hmm.
In journalism, you can't play that game. You can't. We're talking about plagiarism. If you don't know what plagiarism, it's basically copying somebody else's work and claiming it as your own without giving credit to the proper author. I know there's more to it than that.
Yeah.
But that's basically what happened here.
You can quote people when you cite them.
Sure.
But you can't just paraphrase everybody like the Message Bible.
Yeah. Shots fired.
You ain't Eugene Peterson.
Philip Eugene Peterson. New name. So plagiarism is something that you learn about in school. If you're not in middle school yet, you might not have heard about it. If you're in middle school, you may have heard about it. If you're in high school, hopefully you've heard about it by high school.
Yeah.
As a teacher, I ran across plagiarism a couple of times. The first half of the year I was teaching, I taught English, and the kids had to do a book report. And at that age, I'm sure at Philip's age, at the professional level, it's a lot more difficult to detect plagiarism.
Yeah.
But at middle school level, you can definitely tell when a kid hasn't written something, especially if you know the kid. You're like, this doesn't look like so-and-so's work.
And so you ask them one follow-up question, they're like,
ooh. Basically, what I did is I showed it to the principal, and they're 5th and 6th graders. Just muted us. Have we been muted this whole time?
No.
No, they would have told us. 5th and 6th graders, 2 of them on their book report plagiarized, and I don't know if one of them was intentional, and the other one was so I didn't directly confront them, but I let the principal handle it because I had told them about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like, oh, okay, and at that age, it's not that big of a deal. It's something that you can fix.
Yeah.
It's a teachable moment. But it's serious. When it's not at the middle school level and it gets to high school, it gets to college, it gets to the professional level, that's when it's really serious and really important that, first of all, you cite your sources and, don't take credit.
And, you got to go out of your way to plagiarize as an IGN employee because they get games early with embargo dates. So the thing, it should be impossible to do this, but I think because some games were either re-releases or ports or were in early access on other places, like Dead Cells, Philip met the review embargo with it, but it had been in early access on PC for 2 weeks before then. So someone else had impressions on YouTube. And a lot of gaming industry is just being very outspoken about this and saying plagiarism is not an accident, it's a choice. And
yes.
Plagiarism is easily avoidable because they're like, nobody else does this. Nobody else watches reviews and videos and stuff before formulating their own opinions. Like,
yeah.
You actively are supposed to avoid that.
Yeah. And it's important for a number of reasons. First of all, stealing somebody else's work is just wrong, and it's not good work. But it also plagiarism has different ramifications depending on your field, which I found interesting. Like journalism, obviously, he's writing an opinion piece. He's taking somebody else's words and claiming them as his own. In science, I found out some time ago, it's a little bit different, and plagiarism plays a different role. It's not so much taking... Sometimes you can take credit for somebody else's discovery, but publishing a work as a scientist, it's really important not to plagiarize, because the way that I heard it described is you don't want duplicate of information out there. Like they're trying to keep it, this is, the work on this.
Yep, you just say
and
it
it's
once, and then everybody points back to it.
Exactly, unless that's proven wrong, and then you write, an article on top of that.
Yeah.
But you don't, if you publish again, then it's just like, well, now you just muddied up the waters, and we don't know, we don't need that extra information. So it's a little bit different depending on the field, but it's in pretty much just about any field. It's stealing. It's just stealing.
So here's some of the reasons why you might fire someone on the spot if they're caught doing this in the video game industry. One is it's near impossible to track. Think about all the different YouTube channels that Philip used over the years, because it turns out the investigation just showed that pretty much everything he's ever done has been copied. It looked like 1 at the beginning, then it looked like 3, and then it looked like, just about everything. And now that people know what to look for, they can find it. And now that other reviewers are checking their pieces against his, they're finding it. But as a company, you can't really search this.
Yeah,
you can't.
That's the tough part, is because it's in a video.
Yeah.
You can't, the captions for a YouTube video, first of all, aren't accurate. Second of all, they're not searchable. They're not going to... If you search something, if you search an exact phrase, you're not going to have a video pop up that use that exact phrase unless they included a transcript with it. If he's copying a printed work, then it's going to be easier to detect.
Yep.
Whereas if it's a video, eventually you're going to get caught, which he did.
It reflects poorly on the company that he's representing, and can also lead to lawsuits as well. If people wanted to sue the IGN entity for running content that was taken from them, they could do that. Fortunately, it looks like Boomstick Gaming doesn't want to pursue that, but I don't know about all the other people.
Yeah.
So I think that the company actually handled it really well, firing the offender and issuing an apology right away.
And then taking down content that they found out was plagiarized.
Yep.
Or could be plagiarized. I think the moral of this story is plagiarism really is easy to avoid. Like, the more I think about it, I know sometimes, especially if you're in school and you're writing a paper and it's hard and all this, it's still work. But if you do not want to plagiarize, you won't plagiarize. That's just the conclusion that I've come to. I've maybe been docked some points on college papers for, you didn't cite this exactly properly. But just because I put a last name last and a first name first in my works cited, they're not like, I'm going to show this to the feds and you're a thief and you're going to kick... No, absolutely not. It's reasonable enough, especially with, papers that you're doing in school. People are going to look at it and say, okay, you made an effort to credit this person for the work they did, and your work is your work. It's original.
Yep.
It's easy to avoid, people. It really is.
Especially if your job is fun. Especially if your full-time paid position is to be a member of the biggest gaming outlet online with the most credibility and the most resources and the most contacts. I mean, come on, you'd almost have to not like video games to go to these lengths.
Yeah. So what does this say about IGN? I mean, people are talking about Philip. We've said all that we need to about Philip.
Mm-hmm.
IGN, they didn't hire the right person. Obviously, they should have hired Scott. Scott applied for the position. He got recommendations for it, and I mean, right away you can look at the difference between Scott's work that was already out and Philip's work that was already out, and he was a new YouTuber who had no proof, no backing up. In fact, he plagiarized his resume. Is that true? Yeah. Like, okay, right from the get-go, you can tell that this is a bad decision. So IGN, I mean, come on.
I think they're going to be a lot more careful. And I think in the hiring process, they're going to spend a lot more time just talking about video games and not letting red flags slide.
Yeah.
Like, wait a second, which games did you say you grew up on? And, like, what do you know about your favorite company or developer and
Seriously.
stuff like that? Like, I think it's going to be more intensive just than can you deliver on camera comfortably.
Right. And it's not like Scott and Philip were the only people going for this job.
No.
There were other people, too.
There's a lot of upset candidates who... And even some of them were stolen from, so
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I feel for everybody.
Oh, my goodness.
And yeah, IGN made the wrong choice, like just about anybody would have been better, but I know that they'll do better the next time.
Hopefully.
I mean, they'd have to. So
it's hard to do worse than this.
I'm trying not to just throw out an insult every sentence, but what I'm trying to say is I feel bad for everybody. And I'm looking forward to brighter days ahead in IGN, in Nintendo Voice Chat, and the industry as a whole. And I just hope everybody learns from this, and I hope other reviewers who may have been tempted to dabble in this are learning from someone else's mistake.
Yes. Let it make us all better people in whatever work that we're doing.
Yeah.
Just give people credit.
And the truth always comes out.
Yes.
You can get away with things for a while, but it might ruin your career and relationships.
I hope that Philip enjoys rolling burritos or flipping burgers because he's done in journalism.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
On that happy note, don't forget to leave your comments. You guys are great in the chat. You guys are talking back and forth and talking to us. We love that. We love comments on our videos. You know, even if you don't want to comment on our video about Gino. And for those of you who don't know, if you go back and watch our video about why Gino is so special, you're going to see that it has like 100 comments on it.
Yeah.
And I just get notifications on my phone over and over again about people posting on that one video that we did like a year ago.
Yeah, so. It has about 100 times as many views as our other stuff. I think that was one of Glenn's ideas. Thanks, Glenn.
Yes.
But give us some more ideas.
Yeah.
See you guys next video.
Signing out.
Yes, Mac, that's the one that beat me.
Yep.
And I didn't want that episode to be all I told you so, even though you did a lot of that for me, Simeon.
I had to.
But off the record, the funniest part was I saw a screenshot where Philip reached out to a coworker for help. Something he was very confused about. He said, "Why are people excited about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?"
He had to find out why people are excited about Smash Bros. Now I can understand somebody saying, "Why'd you be excited about Smash Bros?" and then moo.
With that voice.
Yeah, with that exact voice and being like, all sarcastic about it or like saying, "Oh, it looks stupid," for whatever reasons that they can try and convince me with. But if you genuinely don't know why people are excited about Smash Bros., and that is literally your job,
yeah,
somebody done messed up somewhere.
Can you imagine being the Nintendo editor of the largest gaming website in the world and not knowing, being the Nintendo editor, not knowing why people are excited about Smash Bros. And then this coworker graciously told him, and he was like, "Thank you, I've been thinking about it all wrong."
Yeah. you have to ask why people are excited about Smash Bros. You are all wrong.
Yes. Glenn said, so did Philip just not like video games?
That's a possibility.
It's kind of what it seems like. Like maybe he started his channel to be opportunistic about the Switch coming out. Ryan says, off to bed. Have a good rest of the stream, y'all.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan, if you stay up for like 2 more hours, Ryan, you can play squads with me instead.
Yep.
Don't go to sleep. No, sleep. Wake up in 2 hours.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Oh, Ganda Chris is making Smash Bros. Ultimate amiibos. That's gonna be a video idea.
Ahead of time? Like before Nintendo can make the official ones?
I don't know, I guess so.
MacTX, not that huge of a Nintendo fan. That's weird. He's so loyal to us.
Well, we appreciate it. Maybe we need to bring out Dark Simeon a little bit more often, just for Mac.
Alright, good night, Ryan.
All right.
Let's do this. Simeon just insisted on introing 2 episodes in a row.
Yep.
Such a weirdo.
What was my intro for this? Oh, okay. Real simple. Let's do this.
Do this!
Do this.
Yeah!
Okay, drink water.
Did you see that act on AGT with the water?
No, I heard about it though.
Guys, Google AGT.
Oh, is it human fountains?
Human fountains. Yeah. Do that later.
Yeah, do that later. Watch us now. All right. You have to take the good with the bad.
Let's go. We got 5 pros and 5 cons from the new information that's been coming out about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And by the way, stay tuned on this channel because your boys are going hands-on with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in mere weeks. PAX West.
Yes. PAX Prime.
And
PAX.
we're getting there on like the last day, so you're going to see other hands-on impressions and stuff.
But ours are going to be the ones that matter to you guys, right?
That's right. You know how crazy we are about Smash Bros. We'll give you all the dirty details.
I'm going to come back and be like, Smash Bros. Ultimate is the worst game of all time.
So if there's like
my words.
If there's any characters you want us to try out or something, you could leave it in the comments on this video.
And we will disregard it.
Disregard.
Yes.
To all our Periscope viewers. But for now,
I just got that. That's great.
We're going to go positive before we go negative, and Simeon's going to start us out with number 5.
All right, number 5 is of the negatives. Is that...
What? I said positive first.
Sorry, positives. You're right. I wrote an article about 3 good things, 3 upsides that we can take away on our blog, twobuttoncrew.com/blog. And one of the things I talked about is Sakurai using common sense. He's actually, this might actually be my number 1, but this is just great. He's like, oh, so people don't like turning on Smash Bros. And having it set to time automatically every time? Or, maybe we should have all the stages and all the characters. And there's just so many things that are like, why haven't they done it up to this point?
Yeah, and lots of many things getting moved around. And
he even goes beyond that to saying, we have one of the most expansive soundtracks of all time. Why not make it available in some sort of weird MP3 player hybrid format? Why not? That's awesome. That's great. That's genius. He's having some common sense.
They should make those like runners armbands that hold the Switch.
Yes.
Number 4.
I'll never use that.
Animations are looking really good. The graphics team on this, whether it's Nintendo employees or Nandai Bamco or a combination, they're just knocking it out of the park. They're making sure that each and every character is very expressive.
Yep.
That important moments like kills are a lot flashier.
Yes.
And I gotta just say, like, Dark Samus and the way she floats and stuff. I really think that Sakurai's trying to make everything in this game ultimate. The music, the character selection, all the stages, the menus, and just the animations, which is going to make every second of playing the game more enjoyable.
what Ultimate means, though, right?
The last.
It's the last one. This is the last Smash Bros, guys.
Yep.
It better be good. Number 3 is all of the classics are here. Not just everyone, but all the classics are here. And what I mean by that is back in the NES days, you didn't have a ton of like big name players when the NES was out.
Characters.
Characters and just like companies as far as there were a few. Sunsoft was big. We don't have any representatives from like Sunsoft, but we do have now Nintendo, Sega, Capcom, Namco. We have one from the PlayStation-esque crowd in Snake, and we have Square with Cloud. We have now Konami people, which was, to me, Konami was like the last big piece. I mean, we have Tecmo, like I said, in Sunsoft. We don't have Ryu Hayabusa yet, but this just is like breaking down all the barriers of time and company lines, and it just opens it up to no matter what, no character is too crazy for this game. Like, you can't look at a video game character, and say they can't be in this game. I'm going to say video game character because I still don't think Goku has a shot. I don't think any
Shrek.
I don't think Shrek has a chance, and I don't think that any Marvel characters or anything like that have a chance.
Now that I got my Dark Samus wish, you want to know who I'm pushing for?
Who are you pushing for?
Ray Mark 1.
Ooh, yes.
First party, come on, why not?
Hey, we've had the assist trophy, right?
Yep. Oh, was it assist?
Yeah, in Brawl.
Okay.
I don't know if it was in Smash 4.
That's right.
I didn't play with items in Smash 4, guys. I really don't know.
Shout out to Rachel, MacTX, and Glenn watching live in the chat. Number 2, pro of Smash Bros. Ultimate is that the navigation and the menus and the modes are really solid. Like, stamina got moved to its own type. You can set presets. You can save presets of the game modes. I hope that includes Team Attack. I didn't see that in the video, but it's got to.
It should.
It's got to if it's going to be Ultimate. And you can pull out the little menu at any time, no matter where you are. Just hit X, I think, and it comes out the side.
What if it's while you're playing?
You can adjust your controls. You can go online really quick.
That's genius.
I know.
That's great. Good job.
You made a good menu. Thank you. Thank you.
And we're not even done yet with menu things. Number 1 is Echo Fighters are kind of cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'm excited about Echo Fighters. I know we've made a lot of fun of them, but especially with this this last Smash Bros. Direct, which do you think we're going to get another one? We have to get another one.
I think one more, maybe.
I think we will get another
and
Nintendo Direct.
Mac, it was entirely Smash Bros. And it was good because we knew what to expect going in, and they surprised us with cool characters, and it wasn't hogging the E3 spotlight from other stuff, right?
Nope.
No complaints.
It was great. No complaints.
5 complaints.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have 5 complaints because we're just that way. But I think Echo Fighters are really cool because sometimes a character is good, but it's just not what you need. Like, oh, I wish I could play this character, but I wish this was tweaked and just a little bit, or they were a little bit different, or they were a little bit more my style. I'm really excited for the Belmonts, trying out both of them. I'm really excited for Chrom.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Chrom might be my main character. I was really excited because when I saw Chrom, I'm like, perfect. An Echo Fighter for Ike, that I will be able to be a little bit faster, but Ike. And then Scott gave me the news that he actually read the email and that Chrom is an Echo Fighter for Roy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an Echo Fighter for Marth. So Chrom is basically an Echo Fighter of an Echo Fighter who should have been an Echo Fighter of somebody different. But I'm still excited for him. Echo Fighters are cool.
Real quick, it's a momentous occasion. For the first time, I got a nephew watching live. Hey, Gavin. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. And I forget, do you like Smash Bros? Let us know in the chat.
Yes.
All right, we're getting into some cons.
We're gonna
now.
complain now. It's complaining time. I've had enough of this good stuff.
Yeah. So I'll start things out with saying that Smash Bros. For Wii U is dying kind of a painful death. I don't know if you kept up with Evo.
I didn't watch anything from Evo.
I'm pretty sure you won't mind me spoiling it.
Okay.
Grand Finals was 2 Bayonettas. The crowd had been booing Bayonetta character picks all day. So the players were like protesting and just staying on opposite sides of the map and not even fighting. So
Are you serious?
It was ugly.
Who was in finals? I have to know. Is it people that I would know? Probably,
I
right?
can't remember the Bayonetta players. I don't really follow them.
Is it the
Captain
guy?
Zach might have been one of them.
Okay, I think I've heard the name. Now the guy who won the last Evo, he was a Bayonetta player.
Yeah, not him, I don't believe.
Oh, wow.
So everybody's just kind of like anxious for Ultimate, and they know that Wii U is going to get dropped.
Yes, like
I'm not sure
a
if
hot potato.
Melee players are probably still going to stubbornly stick there, but it's just sad to see this Smash Wii U scene dying.
I think Bayonetta should have been banned.
And Glenn has a great comment. He says, Sakurai shakes head.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Yep.
Number 4 is I had to come up with one more negative because I couldn't think of much to complain about. But my next negative is that they're still teasing things, giving us high expectations for more announcements. So
they have a marketing team.
We had a space for a Smash Bros. Direct where they could have come out and shown us everything. But either it wasn't all done yet, or they really wanted to tease us. And when they tease us and they're like, we're literally blurring out a piece of the menu, it's different than saying this is what the game is and then like later coming and showing us more because we wouldn't have expectations. But when they set up expectations, we like get all excited and stuff. And it's like, are they going to meet those? Giving us high expectations, Nintendo giving us high expectations does not have a good record for Nintendo. When they give us low expectations, they blow them out of the water. When they give us high expectations, that's a scary thing.
Number 3 is that limited editions are looking a little iffy as far as options. Right now, we've really only seen what they're going to do in Europe, and it's a big, wide box with that awesome artwork with all the characters on it and stuff. It includes a game, a GameCube controller, and a GameCube controller adapter. And I would like the big box, but I don't want to buy another GameCube controller adapter, so I hope that that trend doesn't continue for all regions.
I hope so, too.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of foolish to package everything together that way. Because they did multiple special editions for Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Smash Bros. is right up there with that. Number 2 is definitely my biggest con, is that Shovel Knight and Zero got the Waluigi treatment.
Yep.
Shovel Knight was the one character where I was like, this is... I wouldn't say it was a no-brainer move, but it was the best character that they could have included.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been indies are in, because that's the one thing that's not in. I said that all the classics are here. Sure, all the classics are here. The indie developers are like, they're right on the edge, but they're not quite there. And with Shovel Knight being an assist trophy, it's just like, he would have been the best character to include, because that opens up the door to the indies. It opens up the door to more Shovel Knight characters.
What if they do like a $20 just pack of indie DLC?
That'd be cool. But Shovel Knight still will not be a playable character.
I don't know about that. Well, isn't Dark Samus still an assist trophy? I thought I saw that at E3.
Think so.
Well,
maybe.
Speaking of Dark Samus, that's
I'm not done yet. I didn't talk about Zero.
Oh.
Zero.
Oh.
When the Zero zoomed onto the screen, I got excited for 2/100ths of a second. And then I got unexcited because I'm like, I knew immediately as I showed him on the screen that he wasn't going to be a playable character. And you guys know how I feel about Zero. It's just like, there's so many characters in that assist trophy range that are on the verge of becoming a new character, and if they don't have another Smash Bros. Character
game,
another Smash Bros. Game, yes, that's what I meant to say, thank you, then it will just be like they're right on the verge, and you knew that we wanted to play as them, but no.
I only got excited for 1/50th of a second.
That is exactly how much I said.
I know.
I said 2 100ths.
And speaking of Dark Samus 2 minutes ago, I wish that she had a unique moveset. When your dream character finally gets put in Smash, but it's a clone or an Echo Fighter, you still feel a little bit sad. But I'm so happy I'll get to play as her with all the awesome animations and everything, but what could have been with all the phase-on and stuff.
Yeah.
So
that is a bummer.
Maybe next game.
Maybe.
So as a reminder, we are going to PAX. We are playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and whatever else Nintendo has at their booth, like Pokemon Let's Go.
Pokemon. What was validation. It? A validation for playing Pokemon Go Eevee and Pokemon validation for playing Pokemon Go Pikachu.
So if you're going to be at PAX West on Monday, September 3rd, let us know so we can meet up. And we will be
say hello to us.
Meeting a crew member and an inner crew member.
Yes, indeed. I'm excited for that.
Flapjack, we're coming to your hometown. So we're excited to bring you guys PAX coverage, and thanks to our patrons for taking us there. And thank you all for watching this video. We'll see you next time.
Don't forget to hit that like button. Let us know that you like us.
Bye-bye.
Signing out.
Glenn says, always thought Dark Samus as more of an it than a she, but I do still think of it as a she because she's...
Samus is a she.
No, because she's Metroid Prime, which is like a mother.
Ooh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to address the 1/50th of a second. To me, I understand, okay, reduce the fraction, but if you have a decimal, then you don't take the decimal and then change it into a fraction. Like if I were like inches, okay, just because I have 2 inches, I wouldn't say 1 foot and 1/6 of a foot. That wouldn't make any sense. 1 and 1/6 foot. No, I would say 1 foot 2 inches. There are certain things that you wouldn't necessarily reduce in size, and so I was thinking like as a decimal point, you wouldn't just change the fraction.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it. Reduce the fraction. I understand that, but
actually, I was reading a message. Could you say all that again?
No, it doesn't matter.
Guys, even though you're watching this live, you may want to click onto the videos when we upload them, because we're going to be attaching a giveaway, it looks like.
Yeah, giveaway!
We'll let you know on our social media as well, but you can win a $20 eShop card.
It's about time for story time. Don't forget to tweet.
Oh yeah, I got a fun story for all y'all.
That was me. I apologize for
Looks
that.
like I did tweet.
Excuse me, and if I've offended you or your people, I deeply am sorry.
Simeon, you're funny.
I'm not that funny.
You deserve a raise because you're funny. Is that what you do when you
2 times
raise?
multiplier?
Is that at Huntwood when you got a raise? Did you go?
Basically,
Rub the baby.
No, it was a little bit more. I was a little bit more excited for that.
One time,
I was like,
one time my wife got told in a room of people that they were all getting a raise, and she like stood up and like clapped and did like, you know, my wife.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she got told later that that was not professional.
Oh my gosh. Can't we be excited about stuff, people?
No.
I mean, I understand being professional, but you know Rastafarian dude at work?
Yeah.
I really don't know if he's actually Rastafarian. He might be. But he was wearing a Mega Man shirt one day. And he walked by me a couple times, and I never said something about it. I was going to. But I was going to be like... No, I don't think we're supposed to wear graphic tees, but he does. He's like the one person that doesn't like really pay that much attention to the rules.
His dress code is kind of funny sometimes, though. It's like formal shoes and like dress slacks,
And then
like a hoodie and a hat or something. I'm like,
a ski cap in the summer.
but the graphic tee thing leads perfectly into this story I'm about to tell you.
All right. I'm excited to hear the whole thing.
You will never guess who I met, not even by reading the title of this video.
Go Power Up Dudes, yeah!
Okay, so I met the CEO, the former CEO of WayForward.
Yay! So what's Way Forward? I know, but for the people who are at home, if they don't know what Way Forward is or who Way Forward is.
Sure, Philip, I'll tell you. For the people at home.
Just because I'm asking for information. Jeez, that's rude. But I get it. That was funny. That was a funny joke, people. I'm not actually mad.
WayForward developed Shantae, which we reviewed the latest entry in recently. Glenn did an awesome, thorough review of that. And Mighty Switch Force.
Yep, Mighty Switch
and
Force.
Actually, they've been around for over 20, maybe more like 30 years, making things for like Game Boy Advance and stuff. So all kinds of franchises that I don't even know.
Yeah.
But I was gone for a couple weeks. That's why you saw less videos uploaded, approximately 0 to be exact. And
approximately 0 to be exact. I really don't know how to take any of that sentence. Anyways, continue.
I was going on a trip to Mexico for a mission trip, and then the next week was a cruise, which also went to Mexico. In Mexico, I saw a couple of things on this whole trip, so I wanted to tell you about each of them. The first thing that was cool was eShop cards in Spanish. I took a picture of that because I thought that was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the cruise, there was a musician who was awesome. He had 2 microphones and a guitar. And on one of the microphones, he would start out the songs by going like, and then it would loop. And then he would like turn his guitar on bass mode and then like lay down to bass line and then loop that.
He would
switch it to acoustic. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And he had 1-up mushroom in the hole of his guitar. So I thought that was cool. And I took a picture of that. So I just wanted to report back
So you saw this dude
on all my Nintendo findings.
Right.
And the third and most exciting one is that I got on the cruise boat. I got in line to talk to guest services. I think I needed $7.50 in quarters to do laundry. And guest services line always takes a long time. I finally got up to the front, and then I saw somebody walking past me with a WayForward t-shirt.
That is, I'm sure, not a common occurrence at all.
No.
You're not going to see that.
Rachel says, I saw the pictures your mom posted of the trip, Scott. That's awesome. And Glenn says, thank you. The review just about killed me. You know what, Glenn? I could see why. It was like 10 minutes long, and the video portions were not easy to put together either because you reviewed a lot of modes that were all unique, and it's a good review. Everybody check that one out. Shantae. Search Shantae on our channel. But when I saw the guy with the WayForward shirt, I was like, I want to go talk to him right away. But I was in line, and I couldn't leave. So
there's no way you're going to get out of that line.
Yeah.
Especially when laundry is on the line.
That's right.
I mean, that's one of those things that you don't mess with.
Yeah.
Like, there are certain things that you don't mess with, and laundry is one of those things. That's a mandatory, especially when you're on a trip.
And I packed cruise clothes, so I was good. So it was actually for my wife, which makes it doubly important.
Yes,
so all she had was
absolutely.
smelly Mexico clothes. She didn't want that.
No.
So I took a mental picture of his face, and I pointed him out to my wife, and she's like, oh, that looks like Tim that we know. Tim Stoddard. So we kept talking about this guy, like, we got to find Tim Stoddard. So we named him, and we're like, keep an eye out for him. Tell me if you see him. And it was kind of a short cruise. It's like 4 days long. So saw him on the first day. Did not see him on the second day. Looked for him everywhere. Did not see him on the third day. It was getting about halfway through the last day. And my wife and I are sitting down for a delicious buffet. And she goes, there's Tim Stoddard. And I was like, I don't know. I don't remember him looking exactly like that. And then Reba was like, I'm pretty sure. And then I thought to myself, I can at least go ask. I've been waiting for this for 3 days.
Yeah,
Don't
at that
pass this up.
point, you've already put in the cost.
Yep.
It's worth to go and talk to him.
So I threw down my French fry, and I followed him.
Okay, say you threw down your French fry. Mm-hmm. Do a dramatic reenactment with that. Was it more like just, or was it like you say threw down your French fry? What exactly?
Well, I was about to eat it, and then I went like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a little bit less dramatic than I was making it out to be. Did it happen in slow motion?
The fry fell in slow motion, but I was moving at fast speed to go catch him. But he was with his presumable wife, his potential Goomba wife, and when I started following him, it was a hallway. So that's kind of weird. There's people coming this way and this way. So really, I just followed him for about a minute.
Chasing him down the hallway.
Yeah. Because you can't, get in front of him. I don't know. I wanted it to be more natural, but... So I stalked him like a predator right up...
I wanted it to be more natural, so I stalked him.
Right up to the buffet line, and I just said, "Excuse me." And he didn't think I was talking to him at first, but he turns around, and I'm like... "Hi, I just thought I saw you wearing a WayForward shirt a few days ago. Was that you?" And he said, "Yes, it was." And I was like, "Oh, that's great. I couldn't stop you back then, but I just wanted to ask, do you work there?" And he said, "I used to. In fact, I was the CEO for 20 years."
Holy moly!
And he goes, "Are you a fan?" And I said, "Yes." And let's see, I didn't start talking about the reviews stuff. I just said, "Yes, I'm a fan." "So you don't work there anymore?" And now he's teaching. He retired from WayForward and became a teacher at Master's College, which gives out Bible pastor degrees. Mm-hmm. And so we talked about that, and his wife Mary was there, and she was eating an ice cream cone, and he was trying to find something to write his information down on, like a piece of paper or something. And there's no pieces of paper anywhere, so he ripped off part of his Orbit's gum case.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is something you see in movies. That is a movie.
And his wife got him a pen, and he wrote his name on one side of the Orbit's logo, and then at his email address on the other side of the logo, upside down. And gave it to me, and I was like, "Yeah, we just reviewed. Someone on our team reviewed Shantae, and we liked it a lot." And he's like, "What outlet are you from?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're just small, Two Button Crew. I'm sure you haven't heard of us." But he graciously kind of acted like he's heard of Two Button Crew. And he's like, "Yeah, send me an email, and we'll hook you up." So I don't know how much more hooked up we can be than getting the review codes, but one way or another, you can expect more information or more coverage of WayForward. Yeah.
Great company, great attention to art style, good controls from the games I've played.
Yes.
They're solid.
Yes. And the whole company appreciates the female body very much. I think it's safe
Beware
to say.
of that, yes. Warning, spoiler alert.
And
Shield thine eyes.
He did slip me some rumors.
Are you allowed to talk about them?
I'm not going to talk about them.
Oh, man. Are you going to tell me?
Sure.
Okay.
And I only remember one of the two rumors he told me. It's ridiculous. I was probably nervous or something.
Oh, yeah.
But one of them he was involved in, one of them he said, "I don't even know this, I've just heard it." So I've heard what he's heard. And it's a type of collaboration. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
But WayForward teaming up with something or somebody. So that was so cool. On vacation to meet a video game developer. And
that's cool.
Such an important one at that. Because I knew I had to talk to this guy because you might see people wearing a graphic tee. And that doesn't tell me that you work at Pokemon.
No. This doesn't say anything about me, really. I might not even like Pokemon. I may have just bought this because I like yellow rodents.
Yeah. But if you see a video game logo I think that implies that you probably are in the business.
Especially an indie developer.
Yep.
Like, that's big.
Yep.
That's a big one.
So I noticed that. I used my intuition. I named him after a person that I recognized they looked like.
No credit to your wife at all for any of this.
And I listened to my wife.
There you go. There you go.
And I seized the moment. So let this be an example to you. If you're ever not sure about talking to somebody or not, you can always say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I had the wrong person," or something like that. You got to go for it.
Yeah. And Scott is not necessarily an outgoing person normally, but he's willing to take those risks of, connect. Get those connections, people. If you're worried about it, you're not going to get connections unless you try. And there's nobody more connected, even if he's introverted, than Scott is. Nobody more connected.
So you can find
Ron at work.
Yes.
He has like 10 million LinkedIn links.
So you can find John's Orbit's gum box on eBay right now. Search 2-Button Crew and place your bids.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
Don't forget to sponsor us on Patreon. Right after this stream, we are going to film something special for our patrons.
Really?
Yeah.
You're up for that?
We talked about doing it, right?
I mean,
we might as well do it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. See you guys in the next video.
Signing out. Man, you guys were hanging on the edges of your seats with that story. Either that or you guys all left and didn't tell us. Scott, you are a good storyteller because between you talking about dropping your fry,
yes,
and Glenn talking about the secrets that the guy told you, there were no comments. Everybody was listening. See, now people are commenting.
Wow.
Glenn says, sort of like starting to flirt with a girl by asking, "Have we met somewhere?"
Yeah.
That's the thing people do, right? Yes, Glenn. I think that's the way to go. You should try that.
That sounds like it could have a pickup line punchline after it, though. Because, I thought I remembered you in heaven or something.
Yeah. When I died.
No, like Mormon.
What?
I thought I remembered you in Mormon heaven before.
Yeah, that's
bodies.
right. They have some weird, free. What's eschatology? But
we don't want to call
the
it
opposite
weird,
direction.
do we?
Well, different ideas.
I think the other direction is telescology, like if you say it backwards or something.
Well, telos is something different.
Wait, shouldn't this have sound?
I think so.
Like music?
Yep.
Alright guys, let's get set up here. Bear with us.
Now I remember in my dreams. There you go, Glenn. See? You're so smooth. That is the way to go. Way to go, Glenn.
Wow, I'll go out with Glenn after he said that. Alright, how do we...
Turn it off, turn it back on again. See, it's not that hard, Scott.
Yeah.
When was the last time you tried that, Glenn? We need to, find, hangout spots, where the people hang out, where Glenn lived, and, try and get him connected. Scott has connections everywhere. He really does.
I know some chicks who are looking for a man who can button his top button.
What does...
Why do I say things?
I don't know.
Alright, we got audio. We're good. Oh my goodness, I have to say this.
Oh. Wait, let's get on to the game. Let's make sure it works first.
Oh.
Some of these games don't work. Most of them do. Scott equals Illuminati. What? Illuminati confirmed? Yes. Scott is Illuminati confirmed. He has all the connections. Whoa. Okay, no more. No more. We have to react to Ken Griffey. Oh.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh, I think I better mute this real quick. And I better read this again. Two Button Crew presents Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball for Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Or for short, TBC presents KGJ presents MLB for SNES.
Go Power Up Dudes, yeah! That was a tongue twister. We gotta stop. Well, our intros have to be like grabbing. I know I've done like a lot of boring ones. Like I did a boring one this stream.
Yeah, Fabio.
But sometimes the tongue twisters are just the tongue twisters are just too much. All right, here we go.
This game was released in 1994, the same year that Yours Truly was released. And look at them
Go
lips.
Griffey. Go Griffey. This was back when he was with the Mariners.
Partially owned by Nintendo. And sometimes
at this point.
This game is sluggish thanks to hardware limitations.
This game is sometimes sluggish, you said?
Yep. Ryan recommends
We do
it is a
All-Star
series, but Ryan recommends that we do, I think he said home run contest or something like that. Wait, that's a Smash Bros mode.
No, it's a
I suggest playing the home run derby mode.
yeah.
Where's that?
Maybe in single game, you can always restart.
Oh, it's probably not. Maybe we haven't unlocked it yet.
Poop.
Poop. All right, what do we want to?
There's
pick?
only
I have,
12 teams.
I thought all of these were football teams. I don't know.
Whoa.
I'll be a Dodger.
Okay, let's see. Back in the 90s, it was good. Giants were in the World Series at some point in the 90s. Let's go with the Giants. San Francisco.
Is it Saturday yet? Watching live on YouTube. It is Saturday, and he says I had this game. He or she says I had this game. Welcome to the crew, friend.
All right, let's do this. They have the official baseball logo. That's how you know it's official.
Oh, I am a left-handed man.
No, you are. Looks like a right-handed man.
Am I pitching?
I think so.
Okay.
But we had to wait for the national anthem. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Let's
You
do
don't know
this.
where I'm gonna be. You don't know which side. You don't know
Okay.
which button I'm gonna press. Well, that one.
I don't know
throw.
what.
That one doesn't throw. That one doesn't throw.
Holy
Yeah,
moly!
94 miles an hour. That's the year I was
Wow,
born.
Home run! Home run! Yes, triple!
What do you mean home run?
Go for a double! Go!
Oh, I have to pick this up?
Yes,
Oh, I control this?
yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna get it inside the park. Home run! Ah, yes!
I don't know how to play baseball.
Let's do this. Yes. Run!
Okay.
Run, you son of a gun! Run!
Ah!
Get a triple!
Why couldn't I run? I couldn't move. Why couldn't I move?
Whoa, this guy's got a weird stance. Home run! Come on!
Oh, I almost caught that. Run! Why can't I run? Do you just have to throw?
It looked like you could run.
I couldn't.
Okay. Oh, this guy is huge.
You are a mama bear.
Yes! Yes! 2-run home run.
Button said Scott born in 94 AD confirmed.
AD 94,
Yes!
technically.
World.
Go for 2! Yes!
I don't know how to. I only have. It only uses one button. Don't I have other throws or something? Can't I do a curveball?
Oh, that you were curving right there.
Ball.
Yeah, I don't beat Scott too often.
But that's not. How do you control?
Yes! I'm getting this. My guy's chewing bubble gum. I hope. For his health's sake. Poop!
Steer egg. I don't know.
Yes! That was the right play, I think. Well, Probably
I don't know how to
first.
control the right play.
Angus beef. You hit me! He's hitting me!
You know why you're getting a strike though?
Why?
Because you're swinging.
Oh, what? A bunt? I didn't know that was bunt. I was trying to press a button to make it sound like I was pressing a button.
Bob.
Angus. Go, 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 my dudes! Yes! Yes! Let's do this. It's okay, Glenn. It's not the end of the world. If you got that. Oh. Oh, dang it. Angus! No!
Yeah!
Go for home, bro!
Oh, what?
Yes! What? No! No, there's no way he had
I
time.
didn't even know you were still playing.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, what are the controls?
B is to hit, Y is to bunt. Yes! I like this game. Whoa! You're getting kind of chicken wingy with me. Go, bro! Oh, he's way out.
Is it Saturday yet? Give us any tips that you might have. Much appreciated. Especially if they will help me.
Purpose! Holy moly!
I got it out of the galaxy. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
this is a good game. Were you trying to like mash to run faster? Or
Nope.
How do you know when you want to run more bases what to press?
I'm not gonna tell you how to play this game. You gotta figure it out. Poop! Switch guys on me!
Couldn't I have gone back?
Get wrecked!
Can't you run backwards?
Yeah, should be able to.
Glenn says, so this is sports ball. Fascinating.
Oh, I'm blowing bubbles. Let's do this! Yes!
Why does it go to home every time?
Because of the... Oh no! Why'd you slide? Go back!
That's what I tried to do.
Yeah, my guy was already in slide animation. I'm guessing that's why I did that. Angus. Hmm. No! Whoa!
That guy felt the same way you did. What? Where's my person?
He's close.
Ah! What?
How did... Oh! What? I'm pretty sure... Come on. Come on. Yes! Do it! Go, go, go! Angus! No, that was not even over the plate! Fabio!
You like the guy who breaks his bat, don't you?
Glenn says, screw sports ball. That guy has a promising martial arts career ahead of it. Pretty much. Dang it!
Yes! Why can't I hit them?
No! I didn't do that!
Why can't I hit them far?
Because you're not good. Get good. Scrub! Should have done second base first.
Whoa!
Oh, you got a little,
I am a monkey.
Dude. No! What is he doing? He is the first baseman! Tag the base! I understand what he was doing, but I don't understand why he... Ah! Try running.
Base is loaded.
Okay, that's what you do. Okay.
What do you do?
I'm not telling you. Okay, I've got it. I'm done.
Throw it to home.
How do I got it?
What? What just happened? What in the world?
I literally don't know what just happened. Throw it to who? I love that. You ever heard the who's on first?
No.
Go for two. Yes. That guy was kind of slow. Oh!
Don't know what that is.
Hank. Okay. Go! No! Yes! the base coach is telling him to go. What in the world is the worst base coach in the history of baseball? Home run.
What a crowd. This game's got character.
I like this game.
Is this our new
Super Spike?
Yep.
No. Dang it! Angus! It's always the white guys that complain. The first ball in the whole game that we haven't hit somebody. No! Go back, you fool! How? Why didn't he go back?
I don't...
How do you go back? How do you go back?
That might not be an option.
How do you go back? People in the chat, tell me how you go back. Why didn't the third baseman go? Third baseman was closer. Oh my goodness, this game makes no fobbing sense. Okay, I've learned not to do something. There's something I've learned, just don't do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's actually what you want to know, Glenn. Throw it to who? When you throw it to the pitcher, and the pitcher's on the mound, the play ends. If runner is moving, it's because they're stealing a base. But that's when the batter can go up and you can resume the game. That's why I was like, I want to throw it to the pitcher.
I want the pitcher to throw it.
Bob you. No! Do it! I just want to run around.
Oh, I have got a jaw. I got the jaws of life.
The jaws of life?
Yep.
Oh, you are so caught. What?
What just happened? Did I get a point?
No, you got out. Come at me, bro!
I'll just hit it in the same spot every time, okay?
Okay. coming at you.
There's a lot of left-handed players in this game. Cool.
Yes!
Ah! I don't know if we can play the whole thing.
No, I don't think so, but
Halfway?
I guess so, yeah.
To end of the 5 or something?
End of the 5th, yeah. Go! Run, you son of a gun, run! Oh, yes! Go! Yes! Inside the park home run!
Okay. So my guy runs up, smashes his face into the wall twice, falls flat on his back, then grabs the ball and goes.
Yes!
Oh,
I almost ran. No! Why is my guy so slow?
Rachel knows more than you do, and she says, Simeon, to go back, press the control pad and the A button.
Okay.
B is like used for everything in this game, though.
Except for that, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna stay on that one.
Oh, really?
Yes!
Wait, you can go while I'm pitching?
Sure.
I pressed A and he ran to the right.
See, the black guy is all like gracious and stuff. The white guys are all just angry.
Thanks for looking that up, Rachel.
No!
Did you go back?
I did.
I don't get it.
Yes. Yes.
Can you do it while I'm not doing that
I
animation?
think so, but I don't know how. But when you do that, I know exactly how. So thanks for letting me steal. That was not even remotely over the plate.
Wow. I like how you're like never too far to throw it to somebody.
Yeah. Dang it. I was trying to steal a base. I just don't know how to steal a base when you're not looking to pick somebody off.
Is it Saturday? Yeah, it says if you want to steal, I think it's X.
It probably is, but I don't know.
Oops, wrong button. I was like not gonna.
Oh, come on! When he clearly swung at it. Get wrecked! All these angry white guys! What is with this?
Don't you fob and dare.
Yes!
You win. Oh, Riley, you just got
Wait,
here.
that's the 4th.
Oh, what in the world?
One more. Riley! Come at me, bro. Dang it! That was... Check the pixels on that, people.
Riley, welcome to the crew. Nice to meet you.
You've met Riley before.
Really?
Yes, he's my cousin's son.
What?
He was
Really?
my cousin's son, yeah. No! No, run!
Don't wake up the neighbors, Simeon.
No!
I've been using shoulder buttons to curve while I think it's been really just the D-pad this whole time.
Oh, I think you're right. It might not be. I don't know. I don't know if the shoulder buttons do anything. First I thought it was just B, so... Come on. Come on. Dang it.
Home run.
Dang it! Oh, finally an angry black guy. Alright, Scott. In order to beat me, you have to score some points. Dang it! Come at me, bro. Come at me. Come at me. No!
Don't at me, bro. Why can't I hit it far? I'm bad at batting.
I don't even know how that was a strike. There's no way that was over the plate.
Wow.
I win 16-3.
That was booty. That was fluffy booty right there.
That is my win for the day. I lost to Scott a lot earlier today.
And you're about to lose on the Patreon.
Yeah, the Patreon show. For those patrons of ours, you guys get to see something special. So,
whew, fun game. That's a really good sports game, especially for being that old.
Yeah, it was good.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't by now, I mean, what are you waiting for? Hit that big red subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. Become part of the crew, and we welcome you to the crew.
Thanks for being a part of the stream, everybody. Shoutouts to Rachel, Riley, Glenn. Is it Saturday yet? Ryan, Mac TX. You guys were amazing.
Yes.
See you guys the next.
And Link Sip, you joined us early in the stream.
That's right. Bye, everybody.
Signing out. Thank you guys for joining us, for watching this show.
It's just part of being like a famous YouTuber, you know? You just gotta shout people out, you know?
Oh, thanks for the dono, guys.
Yep.
Thanks for the subscription. You do that character so much. I mean, I can't even do that character. You have to do that character. That character and Dark Simeon have to do a stream sometime.
Yes.
It's going to be great. We will see you guys later. We have a Patreon show to record. This backdrop.
Electrifying.
Yeah, this backdrop might not survive, honestly.
All
right.
Might become a drop back.
That's true. A prop drop. Drop back.
Bye.
Bye.